Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here. Welcome back to another FIFA 18 career mode video. Today we are starting a brand new FIFA 18 career mode series, and today it is saving Crystal Palace. As you guys know, they're in some absolute terrible form at the start of the season. They went in high with Frank de Boer, thinking that he could save them, bring them some great Premier League form through his great management, and they ended up sacking him after 5 games. They've brought in Roy Hodgson, former England manager, and their form hasn't been that great, only winning 1 Premier League game out of 11 and losing and drawing against West Ham once, but they've pretty much lost a lot of their games and they're sitting rock bottom of the Premier League at the moment. So I've taken on the duty to become manager of Crystal Palace in FIFA 18 career mode and see if, turn back time to see if they should have hired me in career mode rather than Frank de Boer or Roy Hodgson, to see if I could do better than their 20th place finish and see if we can bring some mid-table or even push for Europe at the moment. It's not been a great season, not been a great start for Crystal Palace, but they're in the relegation zone along with West Ham and Swansea. So I've taken on the duty to see if I can save them in FIFA 18 career mode. We're going to make some great signings in this episode, and we're going to play on Legendary in FIFA 18 to make the challenge a bit harder. And our main goal is to avoid relegation, hopefully come mid-table or push for a European spot. So let's get straight into this series, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. We have a new team in Crystal Palace here. Let me change around the players and formation and start signing a few players. Alright guys, I actually think this is our strongest starting 11. If you guys want me to put in anyone that I haven't included, please let me know in the comments. But we start off in goal with Hennessy there, 73 rated. Might look into getting a new keeper and a new centre back, of course, but I've put in Riedewald, the new summer signing that Crystal Palace did make in the window. We have Fosu-Mensah and Loftus-Cheek on loan, as well as Van Aanholt at left back. We do have some more left back options with Suarez and Schlupp. We do enter the midfield here with Milivojevic here, the Serbian central midfielder. Has scored some few goals for Palace in real life, so he's a very decent player. Loftus-Cheek there on loan from Chelsea, I believe. And he's going to slot in Cam there as well with Johan Cabal. But we move on to the ever front three. Zaha there on the right, 81 rated, our best player in the squad, along with Christian Benteke there at striker, our main target man, looking to score a few goals, and Andros Townsend as well. So it's going to be a very, very good starting 11 we have right now. But we're going to make some really good transfers, put some people on the loan list, put some people on the transfer list, of course, and try, make the most out of this, transfer window to strengthen up this team as much as possible. As we are going to be playing on Legendary, we need some of the best young, high potential players there. That guy looks a bit loopy, Sordell. But we're going to go straight into the transfers and, go through our squad hub as well. And, loan a few players, transfer list a few players. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting career mode challenge as we look to save Crystal Palace from their rock bottom 20th position Premier League status at the moment. Alright guys, so I forgot to show you guys the objectives for this career mode. We have our own, but these are the main objectives. For the FA Cup, we must reach the round of 16 stage. In the Premier League, finish mid-table, which is our current objectives, to save them from their, relegation status at the moment. And sign 1 player in the youth academy assigned to the midfielder position. So we might set up some youth scouts as well. Brand exposure, sell out at least 85% attendance for 50% of our league games, which shouldn't be too hard. Domestic success is, Premier League and FA Cup objectives, and financial objectives is within 2 seasons, increase the club's worth by 15%. So hopefully we can achieve those as we've put some players on the transfer list and loan list. So now it's time for the transfers to happen. Alright guys, so we got our first loan offer for Kakai. Sule Kakai. We did reject an offer from Kabai, which I thought from Southampton. I accidentally clicked block offers. Why? So they accidentally blocked offers, but their offers are allowed for Kabai now. But I just rejected that one from Southampton. But this loan offer for Kakai, we're going to accept, and hopefully he goes through to Blackburn. Alright guys, we got some more transfer offers. We got some from our older midfielders, and I feel like might need to sell these guys to get in some more talent for this season. His value is 4.2. What have they offered? 2.9. We're going to delegate negotiation. Start the offer there. Alright, we just delegated the negotiation with Punchin, but I feel like I might need to sell the older 31 years of age midfielders as I got some big transfers coming in. And hopefully, with our budget, we're going to have a look to see how much we actually have. I'm pretty sure it's around 60 mil. We go into the offers. Yeah, 64 mil. So, trying to get some big midfielders in to strengthen up this midfield and hopefully, bring us some good depth in the squad as well. We're going to show you guys the transfer hub right now to see what players we're after. And I'm just going to quickly skim over. I'm sure you guys know a lot of them. We got our first big midfielder, Roberto Pereira from Watford there, 80 rated. Probably the highest rated player there. We're going to sort by rating. We got Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio, 22 years of age. What a gun player, 86 potential. I know he's going to be a bit pricey at the start, but hopefully we can get him to strengthen up our midfield. We move on to Batshuayi, 23 years of age there, 80 rated. He might be a bit expensive from Chelsea, but we'll see about him. Driussi has recently joined Zenit, so we can't buy him. Carlos Soler is a player I've been looking into. Very high potential central midfielder. He might be a bit cheap as well from Valencia. We move on to Charlie Musonda, 11 mil from Chelsea. A very, very good player. Can replace Zaha and Townsend on the left and right flanks. Just be a replacement for them. We're going to move on to Issa Diop, 20 years of age from Toulouse. I don't know how to pronounce that team, but we move on to Diop, and he's just a backup centre back for us, a striker, a bit of a cheaper alternative to Batshuayi in Bolo there. And we move on to Simeone, just recently joined Fiorentina, so we can't buy him. Malang Sarr there, centre back, 18 years of age. Him or either Issa Diop we could buy, but I haven't bought Issa Diop before, so we might go ahead and buy him. Kieran Tierney there has recently signed a new contract for Celtic, but we're going to try and buy him. I do think we have a lot of left backs, so we might have to sell one. Another alternative striker, Ndai Dehui, or Amath. We're just going to call him Amath because I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't want to get it wrong. We move on to Kluivert, Justin Kluivert, Patrick Kluivert's son. The right winger could be a little cheap option for us. High potential player, as well as Kai Havertz. Haven't bought either of these two before, so we might go ahead and do so. We move on to Tom Davies as well. 6 million, a little cheap player we could buy. So, yeah, that'll be good. Martinez there, Luatro Martinez, striker, 19 years old. And we move on to our last player, Maffeo, but he's on loan, so we can't buy him yet. But we got a lot of options here. I might go in for, I just need to decide who I'm going to go in for. I might go in for Soler first, just for a midfield player, a young midfield player, because we've just sold Jason Punchin. So I'm going to go in for Soler first and see how that goes. Alright guys, so we're actually on the verge of making our first signing here. Soler, he was worth 10.5. I gave 10.5 in, and it came, they only wanted 11.5 for his transfer fee. So I'm going to accept his important squad role there, and we're actually going to get him on the cheap because his release clause was 24 million. So I'll just put in a valuation bid, and it came through. He doesn't have a face in game, but his agent looks like Rafa Benitez there. I don't know why. 5-year contract hopefully, but I just wanted to show you guys hopefully our first ever signing for this Crystal Palace career mode. Soler, centre midfield, hopefully can replace Punchin in that role as we look onto the contract negotiations with this player. Hopefully it runs smoothly. His wages, current wage, we might give him 25k a week with no additional fees. Let's see what they say about that. Hopefully it's all good. No, they want a bit more, 15 appearances. I'll accept it. That is all good. So, welcome to Crystal Palace. Soler, the Spanish midfielder. Our first signing for this career mode. I just wanted to show you guys a cutscene for our first signing. Otherwise, these signings are going to be rapid in this first episode. Recommend signings in the comments below if you guys want to see someone signed. As our first player, Soler, can slot straight into that midfield role. Punchin is going to be sold, so he's going to slot in here. He might replace one of these players, I'm not sure. Maybe we might sell Kabay, so he might replace Kabay there. But he's in the starting 11/substitutes bench. And yeah, we're going to look to make a few more signings. I know he might be a little bit pricey, but Milinkovic-Savic is having a great season for Lazio, and he's just such a great player. I haven't signed him in career mode before, so I want to see how it goes here with the Lazio player, seeing what they accept, as we're going to offer a transfer fee here. We're just going to do a valuation bid and see what happens. We're going to put 17 million. 0.5 and see what Lazio say, see how much they want from him. If it's too much, if it's too expensive, yeah, 30 mil, guys. I'm not going to waste half my budget on one player. As much as I love Milinkovic-Savic, I just don't want to waste half the budget on one player. I want to strengthen the team all around, as we're going to need a lot of players here. So yeah, we're going to reject Tom Davies. I'm looking into. He's a bit of a cheap player, so we're going to go in for him and see what happens with a valuation bid, of course. They just want 5% sell-on clause. Wow, Ronald Koeman is letting one of their brightest players go for 6 mil. So we've already on the verge of signing 2 midfielders, 2 high-quality, high-potential midfielders. So we could feel the need to, sell Cabaye maybe, because we have a lot of midfielders coming into the club. Tom Davies might be the second one, as well as Soler. Skip these transfer negotiations. He wants a pay cut, actually. 20 appearances, he wants a little bonus. So with that pay cut, we might as well accept that. I mean, taking a bit of wage off the budget. So our second signing is Tom Davies there. He's going to go straight into the team with Soler. I might sell Cabaye and, have Loftus-Cheek on the bench. So Soler is going to go in this centre attacking midfield role, and we're going to get Tom Davies off into that central midfield role. And our midfield is already looking a bit younger and revolutionized here. Now we're going to focus on a bit of the defense and the attack in these next few transfers. I don't know if I should go for Diop or Sarr. I'm probably going to lean more towards Diop because I haven't signed him before, and he's going to be a good fit for this team. Already 20 years of age. So we're going to approach the buy and see what happens. Okay, the player is not for sale. The team do not have enough depth in this position. Wow, okay, Toulouse, I see how you're playing it. Don't want to sell Diop for 9 million. He's a bit cheaper, he's younger. So we're going to go in and sign him and see what Nice have to say. And I'll see you guys at the transfer negotiations, hopefully. Alright, guys, so we've agreed an offer for Malang Sarr here. 11.2 mil. He's going to have a 5-year contract. And hopefully he's going to become our third player to join Crystal Palace. Disregard the release clause. We're going to go in 17k. 15 appearances, he wants 200k. Signing bonuses, 200k. I'm going to accept that. It's a fair offer. And Malang Sarr is the third player to join Crystal Palace and is a solid defender we have. So, alright guys, we've simulated forward and we do receive a few more transfer offers for a few players. We do get Damien Delaney, which I do want to sell. I know he's a quality centre back, but he's 35 and he's going to decline in career mode. So I'm just going to accept that from Aston Villa. Don't want to negotiate with him. Scott Dann, one of our better centre backs, he is 30 as well. I don't know. I might look into signing another centre back if I'm going to sign him. But we're going to accept the offer from Bournemouth to sell Puncheon officially, and he looks like he's going to Bournemouth. But Scott Dann, 30 years of age, I might look to sell him. I mean, he's really old, and and it does bring in a few more, millions to buy another defender. We're going to accept that offer from Watford. 6.7 million. We're going to look to sign a new young defender, as we can't sign Diop, so we're going to look to sign a new young defender and accept that from Watford, and hopefully those transfers go through and we get a bit more money. Alright, we do receive a transfer offer here from Jordan Mudge from Derby County. He's not on my plans. He is 25, but he's 69 rated. Not first team quality for me, and he hasn't got that great potential. So we're going to accept that, and it looks like Jordan Mudge is off to Derby County. Alright guys, so those transfers have gone through. Jordan Mudge is sold. We do get a transfer offer for James Tompkins. Puncheon is sold. Delaney is sold. Dann is sold. So a lot of dead wood is coming off this team. A lot of the older players do leave, and I do get an offer for Tompkins, but I don't know. I'm thinking of keeping him. He's 28. He can be a good backup. So, and I think we're gonna accept this one. I mean, he is getting old, and I want to sign some quality defenders to this team, and he is not one of them, or is in my plans for this Crystal Palace team. Alright guys, so the two new centre backs we're looking at is Lucas Hernandez and Matthias de Ligt. I don't know how to say that guy's name, but we are looking into these guys. So first, I might go for Lucas Hernandez and see how we go. But alright guys, so in the negotiations for Lucas Hernandez, we accepted a 14.5 million transfer offer. We're going to give him a crucial role because he will be one of our main starting centre backs, which he's happy with. 5 years contract length. I can accept that. And it's going to be a great centre back signing for us. 88 potential, this guy. So hopefully he grows throughout the season and he becomes, I think, our 4th player we signed. So that's a fair offer. Alright, they don't want any release clauses or anything. Hernandez becomes our 4th signing, I believe, of this team. Count me if I'm wrong. 77 rated. He's going to slot in there for Sarr. Him and Sacco are going to start, and hopefully Sarr gets a bit of game time off the bench. So yeah, striker and goalkeeper is next on the shopping list. Alright guys, I've got my strikers lined up here, but I'm thinking of Lautaro Martinez. He is 6 million value, so we're going to get him on a pretty cheap deal. His release clause is 12.7, but we're going to negotiate because I believe we can get a cheaper deal than that and save a bit more money and maybe sign a goalkeeper and another outfield player. So we are going to offer a valuation bid and see what they say. We're going to offer 6 mil. That's not mil. We're going to offer 6 mil there. See what Racing say, the Argentinian team. They want 6.9 with a 9% release sell-on clause, sorry. We are going to counter that and say 6.5 just because we're a bit stingy at the moment. We are going to counter that with 6.5. They want 6.8. That's alright. I'm fine with that. 6.8 is agreed for Lautaro Martinez. So we're going to go and negotiate with him. And yeah, he's going to be probably our 5th signing, I do believe, of this career mode. Hopefully, if this goes through. But yeah, I don't know. I accidentally gave him a crucial role. But I know Benteke is going to be there. We're going to accept that. 8.2k. Welcome to the club, Lautaro Martinez. And we do have 18 mil left in the budget. So I'm going to look for a goalkeeper real quick and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I can confirm that we did sell Tompkins, I believe. So we sold him to Southampton, but we get an offer for Ruben Loftus-Cheek here. I thought he was on loan, but apparently Crystal Palace have bought him. I don't know if that's true in real life or it's just a glitch in career mode, but I'm not going to accept that because he is one high-rated, high-potential midfielder, and he's going to be a great player for us. Another English player in our team, but a player I am looking at selling is Lee Chung-yong, the South Korean there, off to Nottingham Forest it looks like, but why did I click negotiate, man? Yep, they want to seal the deal. Alright, 2.3, he looks like he's off to Nottingham Forest, so yeah, we're looking very, very good here with these transfer offers coming in at the moment. Well, we do get a transfer offer for Hennessy here. I'm not going to accept that because he is going to be our backup keeper when we do get our main keeper that I'm looking at. We're going to go transfer hub here and submit an offer for our new goalkeeper, hopefully. And becomes our 6th signing of this season. We're going to approach to buy, see what they say. We're going to advance, which we are going to accept. Hopefully that goes through. Luke Dreher can get some time. Kepa, I don't know. There's nothing for Kepa showing at the moment. So we are going to simulate a bit more until our first game against Huddersfield. I'm going to end the episode off there. Kepa does accept that, and he becomes our main keeper. So these are the 6 signings. We're going to accept Kepa there. These are our 6 signings we made for this Crystal Palace career mode. In the first episode, we started off with Carlos Soler, centre mid, right mid, and Cam, Spanish midfielder, as well as Tom Davies to replace the likes of Punchin. Sarr there, the French centre back / left back. We do get another centre back, which is French. Lucas Hernandez as well. We do go and get Martinez, the striker, 19 years old, nice and cheap, 6 mil, I believe. Yeah, 6.8. So solid signings in the first episode. I'm going to end it there, and we're going to go into the game against Huddersfield in the next episode, but we have a remaining budget of 11.25 mil. So guys, request transfers in the comments below. I'm looking for a winger / attacking flair player, a cheap player. So if you guys did enjoy this video, the first episode of the Crystal Palace, Saving Crystal Palace career mode series. Smack a like on it. Subscribe for more of these coming hopefully daily on the regular. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Request transfers in the comments, and I'll see you guys on episode 2 where we will go into the game against Huddersfield on this Saving Crystal Palace career mode. Till then, I'll see you guys on the next video.